We have all been waiting such a very, very long time for there to actually be video cards in stock. Now, it looks like Nvidia may actually have a cure for this terminal illness, and maybe there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's talk tech, Nvidia style. Did you just build yourself a brand new PC? Or did you just upgrade your old PC, but find you're in need of a Windows 10 key? If that's the case, your CD key has you covered. And buying, it's never been easier. All you do is go to your CD key website, find the Windows software that you want to buy, put it into your cart, enter the code TOT20, apply the code, save yourself some extra money, and as soon as you complete your purchase, the Windows 10 key will be in your inbox. There's no problems, it's really easy, and all keys are guaranteed to work, so you don't have to worry about losing your money, and you'll have a valid Windows 10 key to get your unit up and running. When Nvidia launched the RTX 3060, it was supposed to be basically miner proof. You know, that miners wouldn't be able to access those features of the card that made it for them to be able to mine whatever they were doing. Ethereum, Bit, whatever, it doesn't matter, it's all mining. But people were able to hack that and get past it. So that kind of made that a completely moot thing. But now, Nvidia says they're going to be releasing a new batch of cards. And I'm not talking about just the RTX 3060s. I'm talking about 3070s, 3080s. Didn't really see any 3090s. But over on videocards.com, you guys might know them. They're always releasing all kinds of crazy information. It looks like in 2 months from now, we're actually going to see cards hit the market that will have the features that allow miners to use them to do whatever the heck they're doing will be blocked. And this time, Nvidia says, we'll do this again, it is hack proof. But let's be honest, is anything really 100% hack proof? I think the best thing to do would just be to change the design of the card so it doesn't do that. Maybe Nvidia has done this. Now, also there's going to be a new driver that's going to be required. So, you know, I hope this turns out to be something that's really true because, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the industry that I found out after watching videos and doing some research that there's a lot more shady stuff going on in the video card business that you would like never even imagine. Like, watch one guy's video, actually Steve Burke again, I watch a lot of his videos, and it's really weird because there's shady stuff going on where basically like a company would to buy video cards from like MSI or any of these other companies would have to buy a bunch of other stuff from them just to be able to get video cards. And that's really kind of shady because, you know, if you're a system integrator, if you run out of any part whatsoever, you can't finish your build. So if you can't get video cards, you've got a bunch of systems, you know, sitting on racks that's not doing you jack shit because, well, you can't get a video card. But it seems like some of these companies are saying, yeah, you know, we'll sell you some video cards, you know what I mean? But to get a video card, you've also got to buy some keyboards, some power supplies, some junky mice, all kinds of stuff to do this. And you know, on Newegg, you can kind of already see this combo thing going on because if you buy one thing, that you can get a discount on something else. So this is trickled all the way down into the end user market. So that's just crazy. Now, haven't really heard much on the AMD side of things, whether AMD will be doing this or not. I mean, AMD truthfully has been kind of traditionally the miner's card. Only really recently in the past couple of years have Nvidia cards been the, you know, the cards that miners are grabbing up and doing. Before that, it was pretty much anything AMD. And in fact, the RX 580, which was a card that was around forever, is considered one of the best mining cards that has ever come out on the market. So that's just crazy. But if Nvidia can really release video cards to the market that have the features disabled that allow people to do any type of mining, whether it's blockchain, whether, like I said, whether it's Ethereum mining, whatever the heck it is, if that will not be available whatsoever, that will stop the mining people from doing stuff. And you guys don't really realize how large this problem is, because a lot of people in China were going and finding rural areas where like electricity is like nothing, and then just getting a shite ton of cards. And there have been a bunch of videos and stuff floating around the internet of people getting busted basically trying to illegally import these cards. So, I mean, let's just face it, you're a gamer. You want one card, maybe two if you're, if you've got multiple people in your family or multiple systems, but mostly just one card. And you've got these people out there that are willing to buy the entire warehouse. This is no joke. So it really makes it a hard thing for the end user to get a card when you've got scalpers, bad people, you got miners. I'm saying miners are bad people, but I mean, those miner people are actually affecting the market. And then you've got all these weird things going on in the entire, business where you can't even just buy cards. You got to buy some junk hardware at the same time. This really affects the end user more than anything. So hopefully there'll be a light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully Nvidia will release new cards, and we'll see these in around, probably around May or June. We'll start seeing these cards come out that miners can't use. Now, if they can actually go ahead and hack these cards just like they did with the RTX 3060, it'll end up being a complete failure once again. But we can all keep our fingers crossed and hope and pray that that's not what's going to happen. I mean, it really would be a good thing to have some cards out there that were only for us gamers. You know what I mean? I know we're just single individual people. I know we're not buying warehouses full of cards. I know none of us wants to pay $900 for a $250 card, but that's the kind of that's going on right now, and it's completely up, and we all know this. The market is just, I mean, let's just face it, it's nuts, right? You go to look for a video card, and an RX 6700 XT, is selling for what, $900 to $1,000 on eBay? Whoa! I mean, come on. These are crazy times. Stuff shouldn't be happening like that whatsoever, but because of the shortage and what's going on, this is happening. So hopefully we're going to see a light at the end of the tunnel. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Nvidia is going to flop this like a football pass across the field that the receiver just looks at as it goes over his head and falls on the floor, and he's just like, what the f just happened? Or do you think Nvidia will score a touchdown, block those nasty miners off getting any cards, and actually make cards available to the end user, which is me and you and many other people out there, millions of us around the world? PC gaming, the entire industry is huge, but even though it's a huge industry and all these people want cards, not everybody can get a card unless they're willing to pay through the teeth right now, and that just sucks. So let's all hope that Nvidia fixes this problem, and then let's hope that AMD follows suit and Intel follows suit when they make their cards as well. I'm really looking forward to Intel making cards. I know a lot of people have been dissing on it in the last comments. They were saying, oh, their first cards are going to really suck really bad, but I really don't think they're going to. I think Intel is going to come out with some mid-level cards that will actually perform pretty decently. I mean, they've got money, they've got R&D departments, they've got fabs, they've got the entire structure to do this. So why couldn't they do it? Like usual, I want to hear you guys' comments down below. Please leave them down below. Do you think Nvidia will fix it, or will they fumble? I'm Miller. You guys have been watching Tech Tomorrow. I appreciate your viewership. If you like my style, hey, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notifications bell so that you know that I'm making videos. If you haven't tried Amazon Prime, hey, I've got a link down below where you can try it for free for 30 days. They give me money to help keep the channel around, and you can watch all their movies, get all their free shipping for 30 days. If you don't like it, just ditch that and move on with your day. And if you've got a single dollar, I've got a Patreon site, and I'd appreciate your dollar very, very much. So, peace out. Let's see what happens. Will there be a light at the end of the tunnel? Let's see.